Hello everyone, this is Karen Dumasis, ang Bol-anong saag sa America. So for today's vlog, I'm going to discuss why apply with EPI, why not with another agency. Okay, so we'll start now. So why you need to apply for an international teaching fellowship with EPI. Okay, we'll talk about placement fees and application expenses, then visa application processes and legal assistance. We'll talk about visa application process for dependents who will join the international teacher. So if you want to bring your family here in the US, what do you need to do and what EPI can offer. We'll talk about health insurance application assistance of EPI, then relocation assistance, instructional support and professional development, emergency assistance. So we'll start now with placement fees and application expenses. I know that teachers in the government sector, a lot of teachers' placement fee usually is a big consideration. Okay, I've known of agencies who charges the teachers as high as 600 to 800,000 for them to relocate the teacher here in the US. So I've even heard that they need to pay those placement fees before they can travel here in the US. There are some also that they need to pay it in installment basis. Okay, so how about with EPI? That's what we will talk about, the placement fees and application expenses. Okay, for EPI, it has $0 application fee and placement fee. So isn't that really nice? Imagine you don't need to pay anything, zero application fee and placement fee. You don't have to get money from your pocket for you to be able to travel here in the US. Okay. Second is with regards to expenses during the application process, will only be in securing the following documents. Okay, of course, we need to collect documents and submit it to EPI because you won't be, you cannot proceed to the next process, which is the interview process, if your application profile or form is not complete. Okay, so you will be needing NBI clearance, of course passport. You need to have a passport. By the way, if you want to get a passport, all you need to do, if you are a government employee, you can actually go right away as a walk-in applicant in the DFA, and you can get the passport even without the schedule. Okay, all you need to do is to bring your DepEd ID. Okay, so I'm able to use that privilege of the DFA in getting a passport, because you know, if you are going to schedule, there is a probability that it will be about 4 to 5 months before you can have or you can apply for a passport. Okay, passport is about 1,200, I guess. Then we have a driver's license. Okay, although it's not really a requirement for you to apply for teaching fellowship with EPI, but then it is advisable that you have a driver's license, then you know how to drive. So you will know the reason in my next videos why you should know how to drive if you want to become an international teacher here. Next, credential evaluation. Okay, so credential evaluation is a process, a document used to translate or transcript of records according to American standard. Okay, so it will cost us about $150 up to $400. Okay, it will cost a bit higher, especially if you want to expedite the process, because I think it will take about 3 weeks or to 1 month for them to process the credential evaluation. So if you want to expedite it, meaning to say make it shorter, then you have to pay greater amount of money. Okay, that is why it's from $150 to $400. Okay, I will create a separate video with regards to credential evaluation, so I will be able to guide you with that one. Next is the CVIS fee, which will be shouldered by EPI. Okay, CVIS, or that's what we call as when I arrive here, that is the DS 2019. So everybody who will be entering the US, the United States, should have DS 2019. So make sure to take good care of that, because agencies will be looking for that from time to time. Okay, so we don't have to pay anything for that. EPI is going to shoulder or pay for the CVIS. Okay, and then we have $160 visa application that will be shouldered by the teacher. Okay, so overall, you don't have to pay for an application fee or placement fee. All you need to spend is on in securing the documents required by EPI and the visa. Okay, the visa application is $160. Next, we'll proceed to the visa application processes and legal assistance. Okay, so how do EPI help their teachers that are already placed here in the US in terms of visa application and legal assistance? So this is one hesitation as well for teachers, like, oh, I don't know how to do it. Okay, you don't have to really worry about that, because EPI will guide the teacher the entire visa process. Okay, they're going to conduct webinars, they're going to send you an email, a guide on what to do and how to fill up the visa application with the US Embassy. Okay, so after the final interview, you're offered with a job and you also have signed a contract. EPI will send by a courier right away your CVIS. Okay, CVIS will be required by the US Embassy when you are going to apply for a visa, US visa. Okay, EPI guys, a teacher how to apply and fill up the visa application so you can schedule for an interview. And then when you are already in the visa process, Facebook chat group is available so you can connect with other EPI teachers who are also bound for the US and those who are already in the US, so you can ask for assistance. So no worries really. Okay, I know that you are going to be very overwhelmed, like will I be having a can I find an apartment to stay? So things like that, you can connect with EPI teachers who are already in the US, and those also, especially if you are already traveling from the Philippines going to the US, you can connect with other EPI teachers. So probably you will be having the same flight with them, so you won't be afraid. Okay? Okay. So, with regards to visa application for dependents who will join the international teacher. Okay. Can I bring my family here in the US? Of course, you can bring your family. Okay. I'm going to create a separate video with regards to the process, what you need to do or what you need to know if you want to bring your family here in the US. Okay. So EPI will process right away the CVs of your dependents if you already decided to bring your family to the US. Okay. It's really very easy. All you need to do is just inform EPI and they will process right away. Remember that if you're going to fill up the profile for your application with EPI, you already submitted the documents and that includes your dependents. Okay, so which means that if you already have decided, you don't have to worry about sending the documents, their birth certificate and other things because they already have that on file. Okay. And then teacher pays $200 for the processing of the CVs of all the dependents. Okay, so it's a one-time payment. Whether you only have one family dependent who will be joining you, or four, you are going to pay $200 one time for the processing. Okay, and then we'll proceed now with health insurance application assistance. Okay, how will EPI help us with this? So, all J1 and J2 visa holder are required by law to have an active medical insurance, which must include repatriation in the benefit. This is a bit tricky if you will apply on your own because not all medical insurance providers have repatriation in the benefits. You don't have to worry because EPI will personally apply for you and your dependents at low cost. No sweat, hassle, and hassle-free. Okay, so that's one thing. Here in the US, you should have medical insurance. Okay, I tried checking with medical insurance providers here in the US, and then because there is always a it's part of the requirement as J1 and J2 visa holder, the repatriation, make sure you have that. I tried to double check with other healthcare providers and they said that they don't have that in the benefit. Okay, so meaning to say you cannot do it on your own. You can adjust, but then since EPI knows our needs, okay, that is the reason why they know what medical insurance to give us. Okay, and aside from that, it's really very expensive to get a medical insurance here, but then I think EPI already have given the teacher the least amount of medical insurance. So the cheapest one with a lot of benefits. So although for our J2 dependents, there are a lot of limitation for the medical insurance. However, I'm going to discuss that also in a separate video, like considerations when you're going to bring them here in the US. Okay? Relocation assistance. Okay, so now you already are offered with a job here in the US. Probably you already have the visa, and then still your anxiety never stop because, oh, how I haven't find any apartment yet, what to do, because it's going to be very difficult if you're going to look for an apartment while you are still in the Philippines. Okay, I don't think apartment or realty companies are going to entertain us if we are not yet in the US. They want that if you are going to get an apartment, uh, you're there right away to sign the contract and then relocate to that apartment. Okay, so the most overwhelming part in the process of becoming an international teacher probably is the relocation. EPI lessens a bit the burden by providing you all the assistance. Okay, there EPI has area liaison officer, which or who will assist and guide you in looking for an apartment and help you settle down. Okay, this liaison officer, you can contact them anytime. Uh, and then the group chat also, where you can join. You can ask the other international EPI international teacher who are already here for assistance. Okay, so I'm very privileged when I moved here in the U.S. because I'm able to know of a lot of Filipino teachers who have helped me a lot. Okay, based on in my experience, so the teachers whom I supposed to temporarily join them in the apartment were not yet in the U.S. because they were having their vacation in the Philippines. Okay, so I was having a problem because, oh, what should I do? That is quite I'm so afraid. Okay, but then I've known of some of other Filipino teacher in a neighboring county, and then I'm always thankful to the Filipino teachers in Siler City who really have helped me when I arrived here. So I stayed with Ma'am Jack for a few days until the teachers in Randolph County who were still having vacation in the Philippines will arrive. Okay, so including Morgado family who fetched us from the hotel. Thank you so much for really helping us out. So it really helped us to have a very smooth relocation process. Okay, so during air travel, EPI will arrange that you will be traveling with another EPI teacher and will monitor the entire time. Okay, and then so EPI will fetch you at the airport, and a hotel accommodation is already prepared for you for a 4 to 5 days orientation seminar. During the seminar, EPI will prepare you for school opening, help you open a bank account, and get a car through their car financing affiliates. Okay, so we cannot just go to a car financing and tell them that, hey, I want to get a car with monthly installment. The reason is because they require us to have a credit history, and because meaning to say you already have a credit card with let's say 1 year of credit history before they're going to allow us to get a car through financing. Okay, but with API, no problem. Okay, because they're going to help us do that. They have car financing affiliates, so you can get a car right away. EPI will drive you to your hotel drive-off point nearest your apartment. Upon arrangement, a liaison officer may help you. Okay? Or may fetch you if you don't know how to go to your apartment yet. Okay. Also, I forgot to mention about airfare. Okay. Of course, should I prepare money for my airfare? No. Again, regarding airfare, okay? You don't have to worry about where to get money for that airfare from the Philippines coming here in the US, okay? Because EPI will shoulder it for you, will get the ticket. However, of course, you are going to pay EPI in about 3 months. You can have it installment or you can pay it one time, okay? So no worries again with regards to money. So of all the teachers who are coming here in the US, I guess EPI teachers are not having any financial difficulties in coming here. Okay. They have given a lot of assistance to the teachers so that they will be able to relocate smoothly here in the US. Okay. So also they are going to give a $2,250 interest-free loan to be paid in 10 monthly installment salary deduction. Okay. So, oh, I don't have money. They're going to um, let you get a loan for 2,250, although the 250 I think is for the phone because you will be needing that while you are here. You should EPI should be able to contact you. Our phones in the from the Philippines, we can't use that here in the US. Okay. So when you arrive here, you already have a phone. They will help you open a bank account, and then they're going to help you find a car. Okay. Again, you will only receive the 2,000. You can use the $2,000 because if you're going to get a car, you need to pay for the down payment. Okay. So you can use that $2,000 to pay for your car's down payment. But of course, I will still advise you that if possible, you have extra money in your pocket. Do not just rely on that. Like you have really no money coming here in the US. I am not going to advise you with that. Although EPI will try their best to help you, but then still it will be best if you have those extra money because you may be needing that in settling down here. Okay. So let's talk about international support and professional development. Okay, so a lot of you may ask like, oh, when I already arrive in the US, so will I be on my own, trying to survive and get through the entire school year? It is very crucial and critical because we are going to undergo a lot of adjustment here, and I'm telling you it's really very difficult to adjust in our first year teaching here in the US. Okay, so how will they be able to assist those teachers so they are going to be successful in the classroom? So EPI's role doesn't stop the moment you leave the hotel after the orientation. Okay, they're going to continue to provide instructional support and professional development to ensure that you will be successful in the classroom. In case you have instructional difficulties, you can contact EPI anytime and they will always assist you, especially during the first year of teaching. Okay, this school year, I know of a lot of teachers who are really having or who have struggled in their first year. Okay, so a lot of experiences that they go through. I even heard of some teachers who need to go home um, to the Philippines. So I'm going to tell you, if you want to come here, you have to prepare yourself. Okay, you cannot just come here and then give up. Please make sure to do your best. At least be able to hold on and finish usually the 3-year contract of teaching here in the US. Okay. Emergency and legal assistance. Okay, there will be times, what if we're going to have emergencies, like for example, accidents or whatever, experiences with legal implication. Can we ask EPI for help? Okay, so during emergencies, EPI appreciates if the teacher will contact them right away. They're always ready to assist you. Okay, EPI has a legal team that is always ready to assist you in any legal concerns. Okay, so you just imagine the company is really big that they have their own legal team. Okay, if you have legal concerns, contact EPI so they will be able to assist you. Do not just keep it on yourself, because take note, it's very difficult. Do not just make sure to ask for help. Okay. Okay, so I guess that's it. I hope that I'm able to enlighten you with regards to why you need to apply for an international teaching fellowship with EPI. Why not with other agency? Okay, so I'm telling you, since there are really a lot of advantages if you will be accepted or be offered with a teaching job through EPI, make sure to do your best. Okay, give your best shot. Make sure to do your research. Okay, and do not waste the chance of getting a job with EPI. I hope that helps. If you have other question that I'm not able to answer, make sure to leave a comment and I will try my best to answer those. Okay, I'm trying to finish this assignment before the start of school opening, because I might be busy. I won't be able to address your concerns. Okay. Although I know that at this time, the US and even the Philippine government have given an advisory that visa applications or interviews will be stopped for the meantime, that the US is not going to allow foreigners to enter the US through the J1 visa. But then I think if you really want to, or you are very serious of becoming an international teacher, you can consider these things here to guide you in deciding. Okay. Again, leave a comment if you have question, and make sure to subscribe in my YouTube channel and like my Facebook page. Okay, so that you will be updated on the videos that I've created for you. Okay, so bye.